Hey folks, Nick here again. Thanks for checking out my site, checking out my station again. Just wanted to give you kind of a brief overview of setting up a node project, what that's going to look like, and some of the modules that you're going to want to use. Or actually, at this point, it's just going to be the one HTTP module you'll see there. And along with that, there's an npm package that I want you to install. You're going to find really helpful. So if you're used to it all running Node, have done anything with it in the past, you'll know that I can. So I've got my Node file here. It's server.js, right? So I can type in Node, and then I can type in the name here, and it's going to run that well enough. But that's not. Every time that you make a change to your file, you're going to have to save it, stop your server down here. So you hit Control C again to kill it, and then restart it. I don't like doing that. There's a lot better ways to do that. One of which is there's a npm package. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, whether you realized it or not, when you installed Node, you also installed npm, which stands for Node Package Manager. So that should be on your system now as well. So what you can do is you can come over into your terminal. This is another, here, let me clear this out. Close that. So I'm using Visual Studio Code. You can see I've got my server file open, server.js. It's actually just a JavaScript file, right? But I can hit Control, backtick. You're not sure where the backtick is, that's next to the 1 on your keyboard. There's my terminal window. It's pretty awesome, right? So in there, type npm install node. If I can type nodemon, right? I've already installed this, but install this globally to your system. I don't think you need to use the G flag, but I just installed that. Now, when I want to run, this file using Node, I just go nodemon server.js, right? Now you'll see it started, and it's watching. And now, any time that I come over here to my file, let's define a variable. Let's call it name. And my name is Nick. All right. Now I'm going to hit save. Oh, restarted. And now, if I were to pull up my web browser here, it's not going to do anything. But pretty cool, right? So let's go over some of the basics here of what this file has in it so far. So if you go to line 1, you'll see that we've got our HTTP module. And with that, on line 4 here, we're going to create this server. We use the create server function. And in that, you pass in a callback function. We'll probably get a little bit more in detail on those, but think of a function callback as it's just a function within a function. And with that, we're going to supply the request and response parameters. So for this demonstration, we're just going to be using the response that we're going to be getting back. But so we want to write a header, right? And this is another reason why I like using Visual Studio Code. But we're going to write a header. We're going to say 200, which means OK. And then we're going to pass in this object here. And this object is just going to be our content type. And let's say text HTML, right? Now, say we want to write a message, and if you use the write, there's a write method. That doesn't quite get us what we want because we want to display a message back to the user. So, right, emit is a little different too. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover that. Following this, if you've heard of Express, we're going to be using Express too for routing, but I just wanted to give a brief demonstration. Oh, and also something if you're not aware of, that backtick character, use a backtick. So if you've ever had to do string concatenation before in JavaScript, you'd say, hey, like, what's up? Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. So then you got to go back and you're like, okay, we'll use the double. And you say, hey, all right, what's up? Oh, wait, and then I want to add the name, and then I come over here, plus, and then we can finally say name. All right, that's a bunch of... That used to be how we had to do everything. Not anymore with ES6. So we can say, hey, what's up? $, curlies, name, right? Oh, pretty sweet. Oh, saved our file, restarted our node server. Let me pull up